opening hook. He always said yes. He gave more than he got. He waited for his moment, but it never came, because the world doesn't reward kindness. It rewards power, cloaked in kindness. Throughout history, the nicest faces often wore the deepest scars. Not because they were weak, but because they didn't understand the rules of the game. Niccolo Machiavelli did. He watched kings rise and fall not because they lacked virtue, but because they lacked strategy. In his infamous book, The Prince, Machiavelli didn't tell people to be evil. He simply exposed a bitter truth. Those who win often wear two faces, one for the world, one for the war. And yet, most nice guys walk into battle bare-faced, hearts wide open, hoping decency will shield them. But what if they knew the hidden rules? What if you could stay kind, but stop being invisible? What if you could win without becoming a monster? Machiavelli wasn't a cynic. He was a realist. He knew that kindness without strength becomes a weapon, used against the one who wields it. He taught how to turn perception into power and how to make virtue dangerous. This is not a call to cruelty. It's a wake-up call for the overlooked. In the next chapter, we'll uncover Machiavelli's first hidden rule, the one that separates quiet strength from loud defeat. Stay close, because the game is being played, with or without you. The lion doesn't announce it's a lion, it just moves, and everything else gets out of the way. But nice guys, they announce, they explain, they overprove. Machiavelli's first hidden rule is this: appear virtuous, but never explain your virtue. Why? Because in a world of predators, broadcasting your goodness is like bleeding into the water. You attract those who will smile to your face and sharpen their knives behind your back. People respect mystery more than transparency. When you overshare your intentions, you lose control of the narrative. You give others the weapon to define you. Machiavelli warned, "It is not necessary to be good, only to appear good when it serves your purpose." But nice guys often live on the opposite end. They feel the need to prove their sincerity, to make their kindness known. They believe that being good is enough until they find themselves outmaneuvered by someone quieter, colder, more calculated. Here's the shift. True power is quiet. It doesn't seek validation. It doesn't plead to be seen. It shapes perception without explaining itself. The most dangerous men in history were seen as charming, generous, even saintly, until they weren't, because they understood that the real game wasn't about being good, it was about being underestimated. To win big, you don't kill your kindness. You weaponize it by not flaunting it. In the next section, we'll explore Machiavelli's second hidden rule, one that turns rejection into strategy and silence into influence. Don't blink. This is where the quiet man starts to rise. They ignored your message. They didn't return your call. They walked past you like you weren't even there. And you felt small, dismissed, powerless. But Machiavelli would have smiled and whispered, "Perfect. Rejection isn't failure. It's a weapon. And if you know how to use it, it becomes the first step to control." Here's Machiavelli's second hidden rule. Never chase. Make them chase you, even when they don't know they are. Nice guys are taught to stay open, to prove loyalty, to chase connection. But in doing so, they hand over all their power before the game even begins. The moment you chase what rejects you, you agree to the terms of your own defeat. Machiavelli understood one core truth of human nature. People don't value what's given too freely. They respect what is rare, withdrawn, uncertain. Even kings feared silence more than rebellion, because silence made them question what was being plotted in the dark. So when the world rejects you, don't explain. Don't beg. Withdraw. Let absence speak louder than protest. Let them wonder. Let them doubt their own certainty. Because when you stop chasing, the dynamic shifts. The one who walks away first wins. This isn't about ego, it's about gravity. When you become the one who doesn't need to be chosen, you become the one they can't ignore. In the next section, we'll reveal the final and most dangerous rule, the one that turns ordinary men into unshakable forces. If you've ever been overlooked, what comes next will make sure it never happens again. He was quiet, always polite, easy to forget, until the day he wasn't. That's how empires shift. That's how the underestimated become unstoppable. Machiavelli's third hidden rule is this: strike only when it counts, but when you do, leave no doubt. The nice guy's downfall isn't his heart. It's his hesitation. He waits for permission. He overthinks. He softens his blows to keep everyone comfortable. But the world doesn't reward comfort. It rewards clarity, decisiveness, precision. To win big, you don't fight every battle. You pick one and finish it completely. This is where true power lives, in restraint followed by ruthlessness. You move in shadows. You listen when others talk. You prepare while they relax. And then, when the moment comes, you don't just show up. You end the game. Machiavelli believed that mercy, when misplaced, becomes cruelty to yourself, and that nothing is more dangerous than a man who smiles until he strikes, so you don't have to change who you are. You don't have to become cold, cruel, or fake. You simply stop playing a game designed for your defeat and start playing the one designed to make you undeniable. Because power isn't taken with force, it's taken with silence, patience, and precision. Let them underestimate you. Let them laugh. Just make sure you're the one standing when the laughter dies. CTA, one line unforgettable. They won't see you coming until it's already too late.